everyone. Today I've got The Bad Batch Episode 8 Disney Plus review. This episode is called Reunion, so while the encounter with Rex was nice after all, could a reunion with a certain empire be imminent? So as far as the story goes, as I predicted, I was hoping to see Crosshair return, and he did not disappoint. And now that the Bad Batch are being hunted again, I find it funny how Wrecker has all this energy after going completely psycho, but now he's back to his old self. But since the crew are spending their precious time these past few episodes trying to earn some money to pay off a debt to Sid, that's where I'm not as invested. And there are actually some redeeming moments, especially in the script when Hunter is talking to Echo, and I actually like when he says, "We're soldiers, what other path is there?" I'd say maybe continue protecting Omega from the Empire. And I find this sort of to be more filler of an episode, and I don't know like what it is. It's like they're not finding enough things for them to do, but when they do them, they try to make sure to get it done as quickly as possible. That's probably why these episodes are so short, or these scenarios are going by so fast. I mean, it's crazy, but either way, I'm glad things are working out better for Wrecker as compared to what we saw in the last episode. So as far as the casting goes, of course, like I said, I am really happy to see Crosshair return, and boy did he return in a big way. I mean, he's coming out of his ship with the whole bunch of stormtroopers with him, and he just looks so badass, and it just looks so cool. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe sometimes it's really cool to go to the dark side at times, but Crosshair definitely makes it work. But I'm hoping he can maybe turn around. And if not, well, we know what could possibly happen to him if he doesn't. I like to see Omega being, getting some more love from the crew and, being protected even more, because there was a time when she was possibly put in safe hands, and now all of a sudden it's happening again where she's vulnerable, but maybe sometimes being vulnerable is a good thing. There's this new blue character that is a bounty hunter that I feel like I had seen before in some Star Wars show. Like, I don't even know where I heard of him, but he came into town like he was the new sheriff and he was ready to kick some. So I really liked how this guy came in. I'm trying to remember what his name was, but anyway, I just thought it looked really cool. So the things that I liked about this episode was that it had an explosive third act. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm going into the future before I talk about things in order, but it had this Western-like standoff between the blue guy, and it was consistent with themes that we had seen in The Mandalorian as well as Solo: A Star Wars Story. So I kind of like that they're sort of bringing this whole like space Western theme back in the mix. But like The Mandalorian, this series is getting really intense when it's nearing the end of the series, because when something happens to Omega, it's literally copying what happened to Grogu, aka Baby Yoda. And I don't know if I exactly like that they're sort of like, copying off of the same scenario, but I don't know how I feel about that just yet. But with only a couple more episodes left, what will Hunter and the others do? I mean, I have all these questions, and the show isn't even over yet. So I can't wait to see what else is going to happen. But it still is looking pretty good. So I'm pretty impressed. So overall, I would say that I really liked this episode. I thought it was entertaining. It was fun. It was, exciting. It was suspenseful and at times scary. but it was still very cool. So I would highly recommend seeing this episode. I would give this 4.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of The Bad Batch episode 8. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you guys later.